January 9th, 6 a.m. I think, somewhere around there. No, 7. It's 6 on the Pacific. So this is just a little shot of a sunrise here. We are up for a rain event today. Very beautiful. I mean, this is really gorgeous. Especially the red right up above the mountains there. But there's a storm moving in from California. It's supposed to be here later today. I think mainly overnight is when we're going to get the rain, and then it'll go into Wednesday morning. But I just wanted to capture this on the 9th. Let me zoom back just a little, get the whole thing in there. And then I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see how beautiful this is. Just pan slowly. Anyway, if I can get some video of the weather, if it happens during the day, I'll let you know. But I think we're under an 80% chance of rain later today and tonight. We'll just have to see how it goes. Anyway, there we are. Just wanted you to hear what the local weather has to say. Here we go.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday. We have some big changes headed our way. You can already see the clouds starting to filter in. There it is on your satellite radar, and the rain is not far behind. We are going to see clouds increasing throughout the day, and then the later it gets into the afternoon, the more those rain chances will start to go up. But the best chance for the Tucson area and eastern Pima County for rain and even mountain snow is really going to be overnight into early Wednesday morning. Really start seeing that heavier rain and possibly even a few embedded thunderstorms by about midnight tonight, and then continuing through early morning hours on Wednesday, clearing from west to east by late Wednesday afternoon. We're also going to be dealing with some wind, especially south and east of Tucson. That wind advisory begins at 11 o'clock tonight and continues till 5 a.m. Wednesday morning. Some of these areas, especially in the higher elevations, could see wind gusts as high as 50 miles per hour. That's going to be pretty treacherous for driving, possibly power outages, and even tree damage. We will still be relatively warm today, but a big drop by tomorrow as the system exits. We see that cold front move in, dropping down to just 58 for the high by Wednesday, but we rebound back to the 70s for the weekend.
And there you go, folks. That is what is coming. So we'll keep you posted. Okay, guys. There's our view. I showed you that sunrise a little while ago. It's approaching noon now, and as you can see, significantly heavier clouds are moving in from the west. And if you can see this tree over here, the wind is coming with it. You can also kind of see my oleanders moving around a little bit, but up there above were most, higher than ground level things. Even up here in my palm tree, you can see that the wind is starting to blow pretty good. I think the storm is still another, 10, 12 hours out. But anyway, wanted to show you where we are. Heavy clouds moving in from the west. And I'll check back and see what it looks like just before dark. Talk to you later. Okay, it is approaching, I don't know, 5:30, 6 o'clock. We have a pretty nice little sunset going out here. As you can see, the wind is still up quite a bit. It looks really, really clear, but they're still saying that this Pacific winter storm is coming our way. So I guess we'll see. But anyway, just wanted to give you a little update. 5:30, 6 o'clock, whatever it is. And pretty little sunset. Breezy. Check back later.
Mild overnight low, 65 and 39 are the averages, 81 and 24 are the records. We haven't seen any rain officially so far this year. We're going to try and change that over the next few hours. High temperatures across the rest of the region, 72 in Nogales, 72 in Douglas, Went up to 80 degrees this afternoon in Phoenix. Right now, 75 in Phoenix, 71 in Tucson, and 60 degrees in Sierra Vista, with Wilcox checking in at 57. Couple of initial impacts we have. This area that you see shaded right here, that is a blowing dust advisory until 8 o'clock tonight. If you're headed westbound on I-8 or westbound on 86, you better watch out for some blowing dust. And then this shaded area for southeastern Arizona, it does not include Tucson, but this is a wind advisory that goes into effect at 11 o'clock tonight and continues until 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. We could see some wind gusts there of up to about 15 miles an hour as this front works its way through the region. Let's take a look at the wind right now. It's out of the south at 12 miles an hour. In Tucson, it's going to pick up a little bit later, over 20 miles an hour. Sustained winds out of the southwest, west-southwest. Kind of will shift directions a little bit as that front comes through, and then the front pushes through Cochise and Graham County early tomorrow morning. Kind of takes some of that wind with it, but in behind, we're still going to see some breezy conditions throughout the day, and then by tomorrow night, those winds will relax. Overnight tonight, here comes the rain. We're going to see it start later tonight, and it's going to be relatively light. We're going to get a wave of rain that might even come with a thunderstorm or two. We're not looking for a lot of accumulation. More on that here in a second. Right now, let's bring you up to date on our conditions across the southwest. 40s in the higher elevations. You can see those 50s, though, coming into California already. 30s around the Great Lakes, and that'll be the case for tomorrow as well, as we see another push of Arctic air coming in. 30s in Minneapolis. We'll warm it up just a little bit in Chicago and Buffalo, but teens returning to the upper Midwest. Okay, let's bring it back closer to home. Here's the storm system right here coming in to the southwest. The low pressure system associated with it, pulling that moisture in. We've already seen just a few showers across southeastern Arizona, but the main force of this storm is yet to come, and the main rain and snow will come overnight tonight. As we put this future cast into motion, this is a quick moving storm. The rain and snow won't stick around very long. It'll move quickly out into the Midwest by tomorrow evening. But we'll see a little bit of accumulation above 6,000 feet as far as snow goes. Above 7,000 feet, we could see about 7 inches. As far as the rain, we're going to keep most of those rain totals underneath a ½ inch. All right, overnight tonight, 40s and 50s for overnight lows for most of us. And then tomorrow, you're going to notice a big difference in the temperature change. Highs only in the upper 50s for most of the desert locations. Might squeak out a few lower 60s to the west of Tucson. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We're going to go with 59 degrees in Tucson tomorrow afternoon, 64 on Thursday. We got the soccer shootout coming in here.
Okay, guys, it's my bedtime, 9 o'clock. I get up at 4:30 for work at 5:30, so
Hi everyone, Kyler Dixon.
here's the forecast.
First warning forecast there. It looks like our big storm system is finally arriving. It will arrive with some valley rain and mountain snow overnight tonight and some gusty winds. So watch out for that blowing dust, especially west of Tucson and Phoenix. As we take a look at the future cast, you can see quite a bit of moisture out there. Most of the rain will fall in California before it gets to Arizona, but we'll still have enough moisture left over to give us anywhere from about 1/10 of an inch of rain to almost a ½ inch in some locations. Snow levels will drop down to about 5,000 feet tonight, and we're not going to see a lot of accumulation of snow until you get above 6,000 feet. That's where we'll pick up a few inches, and then above 7,000 feet, we could see up to about 7 inches. The storm's just not going to stick around long enough to give us a lot in the way of accumulation of rain or snow, unfortunately, but it's been so dry, we'll take anything we can get. Now, over the next 7 days, you're going to notice a big cool down for your Wednesday, 59 degrees, and then it's back up to 64 on Thursday. Good news is, though, it's a relatively warm system, so we're not looking for any sub-freezing temperatures in this forecast, and by the time we get to the weekend, it's all a memory with highs back into the mid-70s and quite a bit of sunshine, and overnight lows dropping into the low to mid-40s. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Tyler Diggs.
Okay, guys, that is our weather going into tonight. Cold front should get here somewhere between midnight and 2, so we'll see what happens. It's already pretty windy outside. Anyway, thought I'd share. Thanks. Just getting ready to leave my house on a walk. I think it's the 10th. As you can see, the rocks here are wet. There's wet pavement down here. And when I walked out the door this morning, You can see the clouds, some heavy clouds moving in still. I think the main part of the rain is gone. We're just getting some sprinkles now. It did rain overnight, not as much as we had hoped for. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to close the loop on that first winter storm of the year that came through. Anyway, this is what it looks like, and when I walked out that door, it's hard to explain unless you've lived here, but there's a specific smell of wet desert, and that smell is very potent this morning. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed watching a little bit of what happens with our weather here in Green Valley, Arizona.